What's up, everybody? This is my survey on digital literacy that I put out there for people to answer. So I got 10 responses, and the first question I asked people was how much they know or understand the concept of digital literacy. And as you can see right here, 7 out of the 10 people said that they understand the concept, while 3 of the people did not understand the concept. And I feel like this is kind of like a little problem because you should understand this concept, especially with the way technology is evolved and how common it is in our society to this day. The next question I ask is how many hours a week do you browse the internet? And so I pretty much just want to see about how many hours people usually go online. And so 40% of the people said they go on 6 plus hours, while 60% said they go on between 4 to 5 hours. And I just think this is important because it should be like the more time you spend on the internet, the more you should know about like digital literacy and how the internet works and how everything goes on the internet. The next question I asked is if you had to create a survey right now, would you know how to do it? And so this was a yes, no, or maybe question. And as you can see, 60% of the people said yes, they know how to create a survey. 30% said no, and 10% said maybe. And I feel like this was a problem because I didn't really know how to create a survey myself, so I would fall in the category as no. And then I just actually had to just look it up, and it was fine. So I guess you could say my digital literacy skills are okay because all I did was use the internet to figure out how to make this survey, and it actually wasn't that bad at all. The next question I asked is, do you have a computer at home? And everybody said that they had a computer, which I thought was going to happen because most homes in the United States have computers in their at their house. So I felt like that was just going to be a yes question. Next question was how often do you use a computer? And so as you can see, 40% of people said every day, 40% said a few times a week, and 20% said a few times a month. And there was no never. So pretty much everybody used the computer. And I thought it was crazy that 40% use it every day just because, like, I don't know, just how people just have to use the internet and just have to use computer, whether it's for assignments or whether it's just for personal use. So I thought that was crazy. The next question was, how would you rate your computer skills? 80% said exceptional, 20% said excellent. And I guess this kind of just shows you how people are and how people understand the concepts and how to use the computer. Um, just because like how technology is evolving, I can see how people are exceptional with their computer skills and even some are excellent. Next question I asked is, have you ever taken any computer training courses? And this was 50-50. 50% said yes, 50% said no. And I was actually amazed with these results because I took a computer course growing up in elementary school. So, and I think the reason why it's 50-50 is because in different times, computers weren't around for everybody that I'm sure took this survey. So it was probably different for people growing up in different time areas. I guess people with this generation have to take them just because the way technology is. But I guess people that were born that are older probably didn't have these courses because technology wasn't the way it is to this day. Next question I asked is, which of the following forms of social media do you use? And check all that apply. And pretty much everybody had one form of social media, whether it was Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, or Facebook. And I felt like this was important to ask because usually these social media forms, um, they have so many things that you can do with them. And I feel like if you have like a social media or anything, you'll be more digital literate just because of what you can do on these social media apps. And you can just go on here and apply these to like the regular internet, whether it's trying to conduct a survey, because I know you can easily do that on Instagram. All you got to do is put it up on your page, boom, you can conduct the survey just like that, have people vote on different things. So I feel like social media connects to people being digitally literate. The next question I asked is, how confident do you feel working on Excel spreadsheet? And 50% said fairly confident, 20% said not confident, and 30% said very confident. And I get these results because I would probably fall into the category of fairly confident. Excel it's not that bad when you use it, but I still feel like I could learn more about it and how to like analyze my data differently and just to tweak it so it looks different. And last but not least, the last question I asked is, how do you think you can improve your digital literacy skills? So pretty much three people said take a class or a course. One person said to read more. Somebody said I'm already good, and just like additional training courses for computers. And I feel like, yeah, everybody should take, at least it should be required for people to take a computer training course, just because so many people use computers and they need to know how to use them, especially if you want to excel not only in the business world but also in school, because all of our work is pretty much online, and as we progress in life, it's going to continue to be online. So I definitely think taking a course is important.